What's up, Guru Nation? Welcome back to the clinicaltrialsguru.com. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Keep sending in your questions. I appreciate it. It's Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. You can also call or text me 949-415-6256. So I got a question by email today. Decided to do it on my phone really quick because I didn't have time to set up. Been a busy day today taking client calls. And this is from someone who has a business partner, and his business partner is in charge of getting the trials, getting the studies, which is similar to what I do. And then the person emailing me, he's in charge of getting the doctors and pitching the trials to the doctors. So this person's question, if I understood correctly, is the guy who's giving him the clinical trials, he's not giving him details about the study. So when this person goes to pitch the doctors, they don't have that much to talk about. It's rather vague. He's asking, is this common? Yes, it is common. Many times companies hire me, and I also own other sites, and it's one of my jobs to get studies for these sites. And I have clients and partners that ask me this all the time as well. Sometimes us being the ones getting the studies, don't know anything about the study other than the indication. For example, and I'm just making this up, Pfizer might have a study for COPD, right? That's all I know. Or something even more specific, like Janssen has a study for involuntary movements in schizophrenia. Again, completely making this up. Sometimes that's all we're given, right? And then we're given a CDA, which is a confidentiality disclosure agreement. Sometimes when we send the CDA out, we're given a protocol synopsis. But the timing may not always be right. You may not have that protocol synopsis before you go make your pitch. So you're gonna have to do some homework, perhaps go on clinicaltrials.gov and search for that indication and that sponsor and see if you can find out more information on clinicaltrials.gov about it, like at least the protocol title or anything that'd be able to help you out. Clinicaltrials.gov, the sponsors often register their trials before they even start. It'll say not yet recruiting. So you might get lucky and you might be able to find the protocol title there. So yes, it is common for you to not have sufficient material to present to the doctors, but this is where you gotta be really good at, and even if you did have the specific information, here's the thing, I've done so many of these doctor pitches. When you're meeting a research naive doctor, which most of these physicians are, they don't care as much about the specifics of the study itself. They'll care about that later. They don't care as much about the specifics of the trial right away. What they care about is they want to understand the general concept of clinical research. So you got to get that, you got to make that a staple of your pitch. Focus your pitch around that, because most of their questions are going to revolve around, what are my responsibilities as a PI? What do I have to do? What is a monitor? What is a study coordinator? These kind of basic things. So you don't need protocol specific stuff. The next question this person asked me is it common for research sites to reach out to pharma companies to get studies? And this is, for those of you who know me, yeah, the answer is yes. You should be constantly reaching out to pharma companies, biotech, CROs to get studies. The problem with most sites is they stop applying for studies, they stop pitching, they stop calling, they stop sending email pitches to sponsors when they get a little busy. And that's not good, because they can then get to a point in time where they need studies, and because they haven't been doing business development consistently, they've lost their momentum, and now they're gonna have to wait even longer to get more studies. So it's always better to have more work than less. And yes, of course it's common. This is business, right? Research sites reach out to sponsors all the time. The experience is something you're gonna have to get really good at, persuasion and salesmanship. If your site doesn't have enough experience or as much experience as you would like, well, guess what? Don't emphasize that. Emphasize something you've got going for you, like your PI has access to tons of patients with this indication, or find something to make the sponsor, put yourself in their shoes and ask yourself, why would you choose your site for the study, and try to reverse engineer it that way. So hopefully that helps. I hope it helps you guys all out. I do a good amount of consulting, whether it's getting studies for you, negotiating contracts and budgets, doing your quality assurance for you, creating source docs, SOPs, you name it, we do it. If you need help, give me a call. 949-415-6256. Relatively affordable, and we have different packages to choose from, right? Talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much, Guru Nation. Bye-bye.